Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Alejandra Gonzalez, Product Manager for Remote Services at Chevrolet. Thank you for joining us, Alejandra.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you're doing something new with a new feature that you're calling Vehicle Locate. Tell us a little background here.
Okay, Vehicle Locate is a new feature to our mobile app that allows you to locate your vehicle, as it says, and to create notifications that will alert you or alert others on your vehicle's location. So you can create a boundary around your location or choose a very precise address and automatically send out notifications about your vehicle's whereabouts.
Well, step us through how a driver or family is going to use this.
How they would use it in their daily lives, or how they would actually.
Well, let's talk about the setup
the
first, and then we'll talk about different scenarios.
Okay.
Tell us how this gets set up.
The setup is very simply within the Chevy app, the myChevy app. There is a card that says Vehicle Locate. You click on it, and you'll open up to a map. The first button lets you pinpoint your vehicle's location, and the second button says Manage Notifications. And from there, you'll have a series of prompts. You can search an address or a point of interest, like the name of your child's school or the name of your office building. You can call it whatever you like. You set a boundary around it, and then you import phone numbers directly from your phone book, one at a time. You call them as you like. And we put those two together, and you say, I want to send alerts to this number when the vehicle arrives at or departs from this location. From there, the recipient or the owner of that number really will have to opt in via text, and that's all there is to it.
And is there a subscription that this works with, or how does it get paid for?
So this is a part of our paid connectivity plans.
All right. And some of the scenarios where this could be useful, there's probably a long list.
Yeah, there is a long list. I can tell you, how about I tell you the two that I most use. The first is the driving teenager. You don't have to rely on them to let you know that they got where they were supposed to be. So I have, a radius set around my daughter's school, and I know when she arrived every morning, and I don't have to wait for her to call me or text me and say she got there okay. It's a fantastic communication tool in that respect. Another way that I use it is the inverse on my husband's car. I have a location set up for his last activity of the day. And so I know if I get that alert that he left, he's on his way home, and then I know that the logistics for the evening are ready to go.
And there are plenty more, I'm sure, that can be used here. And with teenagers especially, I guess there might be concerns on their part about privacy. How do you deal with those kinds of issues?
So this is meant to be a conversation. Certainly anybody who's driving the vehicle should know that the vehicle's location is being shared. That's certainly a conversation I have with my teenager, that for her safety, I want to be able to know where she is. But all occupants of the vehicle really should know, and that's why we also have a dual opt-in. So the owner of the vehicle opts in the vehicle, and then the recipient of the messages also opts in to receive the messages.
And up to 10 people in a family or friends, I suppose, can receive these boundary alerts?
Yep, up to 10 people. You can also create up to 10 unique locations.
And how much does this cost for consumers?
So the most common plan it would come in is the remote access plan, which is $14.99 a month.
Very interesting. And are there specific vehicles that this will work with?
It's a pretty broad pool of vehicles. It will work with the vast majority of our vehicles, model year 2012 onward.
They can also send automatic text alerts to people. The drivers can.
So you're setting up to send for the vehicle to send the alerts automatically when it arrives or departs from a location.
So a parent can get alerted when a teenager arrives at school when they're driving and when they're leaving school.
You
and
got it. Or
and be
spouse
alerted if
can get
there's some
alerted when the
place,
other's leaving work.
and they can be alerted when there's some place that maybe they're not supposed to be.
That too.
Very interesting. And once again, this is a new feature called Vehicle Locate from Chevrolet. Alejandra Gonzalez, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Thank you very much.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C. Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love Crane.